it was the right decision. This day, April 19th, 2017, marks 1 year since my final math exam at university. 1 year since I dropped out. I suggest you be ready for it because it sure kicked my ass. A few weeks after I dropped out, I headed to BC where I was to attempt the West Coast Trail with little to no preparation at all. Hello everyone, we have just started the West Coast Trail. Already a beautiful view out here. This is my first hike ever. Never done even much camping. And I'm doing it all alone. 75 kilometers to the end. Should be exciting. Should be a crazy adventure. Everything about this trail blew me away. It never failed to be challenging. Never failed to be incredibly rewarding. Look at the falls though. Wow, this is incredible. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. I think what I missed most about the trail was the insane ladders that were all over it. Do I ever hate these ladders? I'm a little scared of heights, and they are tiring and a little bit sketchy, but despite that, at least I'm high enough to be in a tsunami safe zone. One less thing to kill me out here. I remember the last day on the trail especially being so hard, so demanding, but also the most rewarding day of them all. Good morning everybody. It's 6:10 in the morning on my last day, day 6 on the West Coast Trail. My first obstacle here is a cable car. Here's a real crazy surge channel here. Comes all the way through and up. It doesn't look like much from here, but I kind of had to slide down that rock onto there, get onto this rock, and then sort of throw my poles up and then climb up this very slippery rock. It was quite tricky, but I got through it, and I think that should be one of the last surge channels. I've just stumbled across an absolutely amazing cave here. It's like a perfect beach underneath. It's a totally sheltered cave. Turning that final point called Owen Point and being opened up to the incredible bay where I knew just at the foot of the bay was the end of the trail was the most incredible feeling ever. I turned a point here. As you can see, the end is nearing. From here to the end of the trail was the most difficult part. 2 out of the 3 falls of my hike were through this last stretch. I came down this ledge. I was admiring these amazing caves, and my feet flew out from underneath me. My left knee got hit pretty good, but I will be alright to continue. Oh, this one goes right around. Yeah, this is quite amazing in here. Look at that. Wow. I just had another pretty good fall. I fell right onto some rocks and into some water. I was excited to make it to the end and share all my experiences with my family and friends, but I instantly craved more. This marks the end of an absolutely incredible journey. Once summer came, I went out and made sure I had as much fun as I possibly could. Jam-packed my summer full of adventures. Some of the highlights being the foam run. Checking out a really big apple. Hanging out at the lake. I really hope this works. Holy right. checking out some caves. You can't even see down there. You literally cannot see the bottom. Discovering one of my absolute favorite places, which is only an hour and a half from my home. And one day I just walked 30 kilometers for something to do. Never again. Once October rolled around, I was ready for a true travel experience. I set off to Peru by myself for 5 weeks. Oh my God! Of course I went to Machu Picchu. We're here. What a surreal feeling. And it was amazing. Stupidly incredible. I can't believe this. But Peru offered so much more than that, and that is what made the entire experience so powerful. Desert oasis. There's nothing I now crave more than some nice, good old guinea pig. Oh. Oh my God. Towards the end of the trip, I also jumped over the border into Bolivia and had the most insane adrenaline rushes I've ever had mountain biking down the world's most dangerous road. Next was my mom's beautiful wedding in Jamaica. Here I was able to check going to Rick's Cafe off my bucket list. That was for you guys. Then I had a great visit in Florida with my grandpa where I tried to golf. Fish. Nothing but weeds so far. More weeds. And I saw dolphins. You can see it. Oh my God. My first trip with just a group of my friends was to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Mostly because it was the cheapest place to fly that was warm. And the rainforest ended up being one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. Wow, that is amazing. Hey, I want to get my phone too. You guys look so sick right now. Oh my. It's pretty cool. Whenever I was home, the cold weather didn't stop me from getting out and doing. I did a polar dip for fun. Why is she still outside? I completed my childhood dream of skiing behind a snowmobile. And I tried backflipping some stuff. Oh shit. Oh, good thing that didn't hurt. Oh, I don't think that's gonna work. Lately I've phased into a lot of long distance running. I shocked myself the other day when I did a half marathon in under 1 hour and 40 minutes, just on my own for something to do. Reflecting back on this year, I cannot believe how much I've done. I'm not making this video to in any way show off. I'm showing you what can be done if you just go out and do things. It's easy to be lazy easy to be depressed. What's hard is to work. Happiness takes a lot of work. So if you want to be happy, go out and do what it takes. It took me getting out of the norm, you know, going to school, getting that stressful, high-paying job, and so on. It took me getting out of really unhealthy relationships. I now make sure I'm always living in the moment or working towards the next one. I have 2 goals for myself in the next 10 years. One is to run a qualifying time for the Boston Marathon, and 2 is to hike the entire Pacific Crest Trail. Both are quite ambitious, as I have never yet to run a marathon before, and my longest hike was 6 days, not 6 months. But these are goals that are gonna keep me happy on my journey to complete them.
Oh my god, it's so cold.
Welcome to the worst camping weather ever.